So let's talk a little bit more about this tool. It will provide you with an objective reason to trade. We talk about the 5, newbie trading mistakes. The tool will take care of that for you. It only provides you objective reasons. It has definitive stops. You go into every order, you know exactly where your initial stop is, and you adhere to that. You won't let your losers run. There's a complete trade management system. We tell you where to take your first target, where to take your second target, how to trail the third. So we give you the trade management that is lacking in so many newbie traders' plans. By having a tool do the work for you, it naturally provides you with an atmosphere of patience and instills discipline. And it provides you a structure to where you can't revenge or overtrade. Now, I shouldn't say you can't, because you can always press the button and do anything you want. But the tool is not going to force you to overtrade. The tool is only going to give you signals that are valid and high probable and meet all of our criteria from a longer-term standpoint when we get the fractal rotations, to the intermediate-term trends, to the short-term setups. And it's only going to do it when your candles meet the right, the colors over multiple time frames, etc. So it is providing you with a structure that will cure all 5 of those trading mistakes that we talked about that is so prevalent among newbie traders, if you take the time to implement and learn the system. So I want you to refuse to become a statistic. I have a special invitation for you today, and I'm not going to allow you to have the tool, because I told you at the heart of the tool was this fractal ultimate candle and this ultimate delta crossover. What I'm inviting you to do is to come in and take a look at these candles, take a look at this crossover and my tracking of the delta. And I'm going to provide you access with the members area, and in that members area you have all the rule sets that go into the tool. I give you access to all the training you would go through as if you bought the tool tonight. I want you to see all the detail. It's about 15 hours worth of education if you wanted to go through it all. Okay? And I am basically giving you the critical pieces that make the tool work. In the training, I tell you how those fractals rotate and how you can do those manually. In the training, I tell you exactly how we come up with our entries, exactly where we come up with our stops, exactly where we come up with our trails. So you can actually do everything that the tool does manually. And I really challenge you and want you to look at that. And you can do it. You can do it by just having the ultimate candle and the ultimate delta crossover. Okay? So this is an invitation for you to try on the ultimate candle and the delta cross together. That stochastic looking mechanism tool that I was showing you earlier. That and the candle, they are the heart of this system. And I'm trying to give it away to you at a point where you can't really say no. I'm going to let you have access to all the training, everything, give you access to the ultimate candle, give you access to that delta cross for 4 weeks for $7. If you choose to keep that, this is for the ES only. If you choose to keep it, $19.95 per month for life. Okay? And that you will have everything you need to know to have a successful plan. You can go through the training and do exactly what we do. Now, we have ways to help you along the way, but basically for $20 a month, you're going to have access to this tool for the S&P 500 for as long as you want. Now, that doesn't come with the room, and that doesn't come with the other markets. I'm talking about just for the S&P, $7 for 4 weeks. Now, during the process of you purchasing, I'm going to give you an opportunity to come to the room, and I'm going to give you an opportunity to open it up to all 12 markets. But the very base price is right here. And it's going to give you the S&P 500 coverage for the ES. I'm going to provide you with the ultimate candle. I'm going to provide you with the delta crossover tool indicator. I'm going to give you the starter templates and some training on how to use just those items for the ES. I'm also going to open it up and give you all my training, over 15 hours worth, on how you can actually implement this tool manually. And the reason I'm doing it this way, one, I don't want to give you the keys to this race car. You know, you're like a 15 or 16-year-old with your learner's permit. I need to get you in the station wagon, teach you how to drive. Once I have you driving, then we'll go ahead and let you take the, you know, the fast car out around the track. But I need to get you educated in how to use this tool and to use it the right way. I want to do it at a price point where if it takes you 3 months to get through the training, it's not going to be that big of a deal, because I'm giving it to you for $7 for the first month, and it's only going to be less than $20 for every month thereafter. Now, if you were to go onto my website, you'll see that I charge more on the website for what I'm offering up here. And when you get through that buy process, I'm telling you, there is going to be an opportunity for you to get all 12 markets if that's something you want. And I'm also going to give you a heck of an invitation to come over to our trading room. I'm going to talk to you about that trading room here in a minute, because I need you to understand what's involved in our trading room, because it's not just this tool. And it might be a little bit overwhelming for some of you. But if you go to my main website over at Newbie-Trader.com, you'll see that I have the opportunity for you to get the ES over there. I don't charge $19.95 a month. I charge, I think, $27 or something. I don't know. But we also charge you a setup fee of $97. Okay? I'm waiving that tonight. You don't have that. I'm giving it all to you for $7 for a whole month. And I'm going to lock you in at this lower rate. It's going to be a 35% savings over the normal monthly rate you would charge on the website. So I'm asking you to look at this web address here. It's Newbie-Trader.com / I'm going to waive the $97 fee. We're going to lock you in at a lower rate. You can go ahead and test drive this for the next weeks and get access to all the training for $7. I'm giving you access to the members area. So you sign up. You're going to go over to the Newbie-Trader.com. You'll get a password. You'll click on the members area on the main website. Put in your email address that you use to sign up, the password that's mailed to you. You'll open it up. You'll see 3 different areas. One will say ES only. One will say multi-market, and one will say fractal tool. You only have access to the ES only area, and that's because there's specific templates and things in there. But inside that ES only area is all the training. Same training that you would see over in the other areas. The reason we have it segregated out is just so you get the right templates and downloads and that sort of thing. But all the training is in there. And that training has, like I said, over 15+ hours of education materials around how to drive this car. Every aspect that makes this thing tick. So you know exactly what every filter does, what every setup does, everything. You don't need the tool to have success in the market. You need to have this basic tool, because this ultimate candle is proprietary, and what we do with the delta is related. So what we've done here is provided you a very economical way to go at this. This is for Ninja Trader only. Yes. But we have, within our training area, I have access to brokers, and I'll get to that here in a minute, to get you Ninja Trader for free. I have brokers that will give you free demos for the month if you want to try it out, and they'll give you free data for life for opening an account. You don't even have to trade. So you don't have to switch brokers to trade, but I will give you, through my partners link, access to, first of all, discounted trading rates, free trading platform, a broker that will hook you up with free data, and give you everything you need. All that's in the members area. If you start at the beginning of the welcome video and work your way through, I'll introduce you all that, how you can get Ninja for free. We'll have review sessions as needed. Like open office hours, we did one a couple weeks ago. We'll do one next week again. And that's where you can come and ask me any questions. I'll just hold an open office for an hour. You bring your questions. We'll talk about the tools or anything you want. I mentioned the private Facebook group. I'll be just like-minded people like yourself that have this tool, that are trading various markets. That's where you can go talk about your crude trades, how you might have adjusted your tool, what's working well for you, where you can share what's working. And like I said, we have a group discount with our brokers. So we'll introduce you to our brokers, and you can get our rate, which is some of the most competitive in the industry, I promise you, for with you know, trade size not being a requirement. Just the fact that you're part of my group, you can go and sign up for that. And like I said, we can get you the Ninja Trader platform for free, and we can get you a trial version on Ninja for free. And if you eventually fund an account with that broker, you don't have to trade the account, but if you fund it, you can get free data as well. So you can have free charting platform, free data to feed your charting platform, and some of the most competitive broker rates available. And like I said, the 15+ hours of education, even though you're just getting into the ES portion, we're going to give you all the rule sets around how the fractal tool works. And if the fractal tool is something you want, there'll always be an opportunity. You can always buy it inside the members area at a discount over what we sell it on the main website. So you can always upgrade to the tool, and I think that's something you probably should do in time, but there's no reason that you need to do it now. Now you can just go and get your education, get the basic of the tool, and start monitoring the markets and learning how this works as you go through it. So let me talk a little bit about the live room, because that's pretty important here. It is a combined trading room, and it has the folks from my Newbie-Trader site, this site here, using this tool, and it's got my E-mini Junkie folks. I run the E-mini Junkie room. Now, I will tell you, there's a good portion of my E-mini Junkie members. Some of them are on here tonight, but there's a good portion of those that have the tool. I made them a very special offer a couple of months ago when I was rolling this out to help me beta test it and do some things. So a lot of them have this tool. And I actually show this tool running in our live room. I keep crude up, and I keep the ES up. Sometimes I'll bring up a Russell. But it's a combo where we're watching this tool, plus we're watching some of my styles from the EJ site. It's mainly an S&P 500 trading room. In there, I provide what I call my daily ES pivot bands. These are support and resistance levels. You've probably seen some of my emails on Mondays mornings where I'll show you like Friday's levels. I give these out daily. There's people that pay 47, some up to 77 a month to get just these bands. Okay, you're going to have access to those for $7. If you, I'm sorry, $7 to get in, and then there's an opportunity for you to come over to the room. But you can come over. We'll give you those bands. I have 3 basic signals that I follow in there. One is what I call my KISS signal. Keep it simple. A high volume delta divergence, which is around volume profiling, and then the fractal signals. Again, the ES, crude, sometimes Russell. I say member's choice there because I will pull up, you know, if somebody wants me to look at their chart, we can pull that up, no problem. You will learn other styles of trading in that room by just being there. It can be a little overwhelming at first, but I promise you I'll be as patient as I can, and we have other trainings and things available if you want to take your education down a different road in conjunction. All these work together. It's hard for a brand new trader to see that, but in time, this all does work together. It's a 100% education-based room. I show the tools working. I answer the questions. I'm there moderating every day up until about noon, and then I leave my charts up, and the members can talk and chat with each other in the afternoon. We shut it down at 4. So it goes from about 9 to 4. I'm there from about 9 to 12 Eastern time. And, you know, we set up things, and I'll just bring down this chart. Wasn't really planning on doing this. This would be a chart. Some of the bigger picture analysis I might go over with in the morning. And this is from today. Let me just change this cursor style here. This is from today. And I set up some areas. And this all happened before the market got to these areas, by the way. But I was looking at this push down this morning coming in, and we had some confluence zones and some different areas I looked at. So I set up my game plan that I told the room that we were looking for. I was looking for this area here to act as support. And as it pulled back, we actually had a signal long on our fractal tool, but one of our rules is taking a signal long into a confluence, so we want to see it break through. And if it doesn't, we want to jump on the delta cross back to the downside. And my whole point was, after it's crossed down this morning, I was looking for us to come down, not only to retest here, but to push down towards this, near this 1800 level. And I gave them a high today of 0875. 0875. We look for the market to get within 3 ticks of my high of the day. So 0875 was my high of the day. You can see right here was 08.25 that we made it to. And I gave them a low of the day reading of 97 as a potential low that the market could push down to 97. That value, that level is still open. We didn't break through this 100% level today, but the market did a real nice job of rotating off of these levels, giving the bounce and things we're looking for, and made another push down. Got within a few ticks of my 1800 level we were looking for on the century, and you can see right now they've moved, and they've bounced back up to this level. So that's some of the longer term type analysis that I do, setting up the day. That kind of lays our roadmap for what we think might happen throughout the day, and then we use this tool and our other entry techniques in the room to trade around whatever our specific game plan was for the day. So it's not a fractal only room. It's not going to be just newbie traders in there. You're going to have some people that have been with me for over 8 years trading every day, and you know, they are more versed on maybe some of the KISS signals. And then we do this high volume delta divergence is all around volume rotation, market profile, putting the market into value. So anyway, I think it's a great room. We have some real experienced traders in there, some that don't say a whole lot anymore, but we obviously always have news folks coming, and you know, we're there to help. So it's an area where you can basically get access to me for about 3 hours a day, you know, any question goes. So again, I'm just going to put this link back up here, and I'll start answering your questions, and then depending on how much time we're running kind of late here, we can look at some charts. But it's Newbie-Trader.com /SP-, and then again, that's just for the S&P 500 Ultimate Delta Trial. $7 for 4 weeks. If you decide to keep it, it'll be $19.95 a month. We're waiving the setup fee, and it's about a 35% savings over the monthly rate you'd get had you signed up on the site. So let me go ahead and see what kind of questions you have here. This does not include, let me be very, very, very clear. Manili says, does this include auto signals? I thought I was clear. This does not include the signal tool. The Ultimate Fractal tool is available, and you can get the tool after you've gone through a process. I don't want to put the tool into your hands and have you just start trading the signals and doing things without having the education. So I'm forcing you to go through an education route first. You can always upgrade to the tool from within. Okay? The reason I'm doing this is because just like I don't want to give a 16-year-old keys to a Corvette because I'm afraid he might go out and hurt himself or somebody else, I'm going to go ahead and put him in that truck or station wagon first. And then after he gets experience with driving, I'm going to let him go ahead and maybe take out the faster car. Probably not. That's my analogy anyway. So I need you to just know this is just for the candles and the Delta Cross tool. Let me show you what it's for. It's for the candles and Delta Cross tool. So you will get the bottom part of the chart. You'll get this bottom part of the chart, and you'll get the red and green yellow candles that are tied in to an algorithm that's doing multi-base timing and looking at deltas and all kinds of things. We tell you exactly what these moving averages are, so you can put the moving averages on yourself. We tell you how these fractals rotate, and we even tell you how the signals come about. So you have access to all the training that tells you how you could get the signals, but the Delta tool and the candle colors are what you're paying for. And it's just for the S&P 500 ES only at this price. Once you start going through the ordering process, there's opportunities for you to get all 12 markets if that's something you want. And we'll also give you opportunities to come join our room if that's something you want. You don't have to do either one of those. I give you everything you need to understand everything you need to run this tool and this program in my room. I tried to make this site to where somebody could come in, join, and from soup to nuts, I can help you get hooked up with a broker, and I provide you everything you need to learn now this training. If you're in my room and you come over and you want some more education on the EJ materials, I'll teach you about how we do the volume profile if that's what you want. I'll teach you about how we do the KISS signal. I'll teach you how we do the high volume delta divergence signals. Not required to be in the room. You obviously would only care about the fractal portion of the room. But I do show the fractal tool in the room. We are in the Christmas and holiday season, you know, Hanukkah, all these different things that we all celebrate. And trading pretty much dies for that. This year is going to be about a 2-week period around the Christmas, New Year's time frame. So we're getting to a point where next week's basically going to be our last decent week of trading. And then we're going to get into, you know, the tool will still work and the market will be open. It's just not the best time to be trading. So our room won't be as active for the holiday weeks there, the Christmas week for me. And so the room won't be as active until after the first of the year. So we got about another good week of the room, and then we have some downtime. We'll probably do maybe an education session, and then we'll be back up after the first of the year. So just know that the trading room, just due to the time of year that we're in right now, is going to be shut down for the holidays. But it's a great opportunity to get through your 15 hours worth of education materials, and you can look at the charts and the signals are there, and you can back test to your heart's galore and be ready to go for 2014. Can you believe that? 2014. I'm telling you, the room is there for your education. I'm trying to sell you how you can have a successful trading plan and not make all the newbie mistakes and have a tool that is, I think, some of the best out there. And the room is nothing more than you having access to me to answer questions during the day. And yeah, I can set up the market, but that's not why I'm here tonight. I'm here to introduce this tool and let you take it on and try it out for about 20 bucks a month, and you can do that for life. Obviously, the EJ side is a little deeper, right? I do some pretty, you know, some graduate level work over there with some of the education, but this is you know, I've created a new site here because I've tried to make it easy for folks to learn this business and then still have access to me at a price point that I think's more than fair. Go ahead and just sign up. You'll have immediate access. In fact, some of you probably are already in the live members area. I'll tell you, when you go through the sign-up process, you may see 2 different passwords. One for the actual managing your account through like the credit card, you know, company or whatever, and the other one for the member site. The member site, once you get your password, it'll come from me. It'll come from an admin. It'll be like admin at Newbie-Trader.com or something like that, and it'll give you a link for the members area, and it's the same link if you went to Newbie-Trader.com and clicked where it says members only. It'll take you to the same spot, which is right here. And that's where you put in your email address you used when you signed up and the password that we sent you, and we'll automatically get you email in a new mailing list, and you'll have to confirm that. But just once you get in there, start right at the beginning, right at the welcome video, and step your way through, because you have very specific things you need to do in order to download, in order to get me what's called a third-party vendor license. I have to actually turn you on to the tool even after you install it. So just start at the beginning and work through each video from top to bottom. And it tells you exactly what you need to do along the way. Thank you, Steve. I appreciate that. Steve says he's been with me for over 2 years, and he just comments on the fact that I'm committed to educating and trading, and he says I'm a gentleman. So I'm looking forward. I'm looking for you all being part of the team, and I'm looking forward to a great 2014. I appreciate everybody who's jumping on board. I'm hoping this is I'm hoping this is the price point where nobody can say no. I'd like to have 100% of you join up and and let's take a walk together for a few months and see where we end up. But I know we have something very special here, and I'm very proud of it, and I'm proud of the work we're doing over at eMoneyJunkie.com. So I want to thank you all for being here. Thanks, everyone. Have a great evening.